All right, let's talk about a tool that's been getting a lot of buzz lately for Instagram users. It's called Peekviewer. If you've ever wanted a more private way to browse Instagram, you're going to want to stick around because we're about to dive into what this is all about.
So let me ask you a question. Have you ever wanted to check someone's Instagram story, but you'd rather not show up in their seen list? I think we've all been there. It's a classic social media dilemma. But what if there was a way to do just that?
Well, that's exactly where a tool like Peekviewer steps in. Think of it as your own private key to unlock a different way of experiencing Instagram. Let's get into it.
So at its heart, Peekviewer is a simple online tool. It's designed to let you see all the usual stuff, stories, highlights, posts, but with a huge emphasis on keeping things easy and, most importantly, private. Okay, so let's just run through the key features real quick. First off, you can view stories completely anonymously. Big one, right? You don't even need an Instagram account to use it. Plus, it works on both Android and iOS, and it's designed to be super simple to get started. Now, let's zoom in on what is probably its biggest and most popular feature. You can basically think of this as your own personal invisibility cloak for browsing Instagram.
And here's a really important detail to know. Peekviewer doesn't just work for public profiles. It also gives you a way to see stories from private accounts, which, as you can imagine, is a pretty significant feature for a lot of people.
And this, right here, is the main event. This is the whole appeal. When you use Peekviewer, your name never, ever shows up on that viewer list. The person has no idea you were there. You're a complete ghost.
So anonymous viewing is awesome, for sure. But what about actually saving stuff? Well, Peekviewer offers a solution that's so much better than just taking a clunky screenshot.
Yeah, this is another really cool function. You can actually download photos and videos directly from Instagram. If you see something you want to keep, you can just save it right to your device in high quality. It's perfect for saving memories or just content you find interesting. I mean, think about the old way of doing things, right? You're fumbling with screenshots, trying to time a screen recording. It's just awkward. Peekviewer replaces all that with a simple, fast, one-click download. It's just a much cleaner way to do it. Look, a tool can have all the bells and whistles in the world, but if it's a pain to use, you're just not going to use it. So let's talk about the user experience, which is really all about making things effortless. The whole thing is designed to be incredibly clean and simple. You're not going to get lost in confusing menus or have to deal with a bunch of clutter. It's just straightforward so you can find what you need right away. In fact, the whole process really just comes down to these three simple steps. First, you find the profile you're interested in. Second, you view their content. And third, if you see something you want to keep, you just download it. Seriously, it's that easy. Okay, so it all sounds pretty good, but you're probably wondering, what's the catch? What does it cost? So let's switch gears and talk about the practical side of things, the plans and what you get for your money. Basically, Peekviewer gives you two main options. There's a free version, which is great for giving you some basic access so you can test it out. But if you want to unlock all the powerful features we've talked about, like seeing private profiles and getting unlimited downloads, that's where the premium version really shines. And the premium plans are designed to be really affordable. Plus, and this is a big one, they come with a money-back guarantee. So you can try out all the features, and if you decide it's not for you, no problem. It makes it totally risk-free to check out. So let's just do a quick recap. Why might you want to check this out? Well, you can view stories privately, you can download content super easily, it has a simple and clean interface, and it's both affordable and totally risk-free to try. It kind of checks all the boxes, doesn't it? And hey, just one last very important thing. With any tool like this, it is absolutely essential that you use it responsibly and ethically, okay? Always be mindful of other people's privacy and make sure you're respecting the platform's guidelines. So if this sounds like a tool that could be useful for you and you're interested in trying Peekviewer out for yourself, just check the link in the description below to get started. Thanks so much for watching.